What's up, YouTube? This is Eclipse bringing you a gameplay commentary on Ghosts, and I actually tried to record this earlier, and I guess it didn't record. But basically what this video is going to be is an intro to myself as a competitive player and also my teammates. We're a team of 3 as of right now. Team OV, Overthrow Competitive. Their Flare and Fuse, their Twitters will be in the description below. What I want to talk about today, like I said, is my competitive, my competitive profile, and yeah, that's basically it. So I'm Eclipse. I've been playing competitive since about midway through Black Ops 2, right when the competitive scene started to grow. A lot of people equate that to League Play being introduced into Call of Duty, which is competitive rules, like being put into like a public match, and that's where a lot of competitive players played. But I like to equate what myself personally being introduced to competitive is I was actually at Flare's house, and I was showing him a video from Optic Nadeshot. And if you're if you know about competitive scene, you know who Optic Nadeshot is. So I was showing him a video of Nadeshot, and he got bored of it. He didn't really want to watch it, so he started watching videos on his phone, and I started going through Nadeshot's videos, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like, he had a lot of competitive gameplays up because it was like right before MLG Dallas in Black Ops 2 and also COD Champs, so he had a lot of competitive gameplays up. So I subscribed to his channel. He started posting daily, and he kept saying, you know, follow me on Twitter, whatever. So I did. Eventually, after watching a bunch of his videos, I followed him on Twitter, and he tweeted a bunch of times about his live stream. So I was like, hey, let me check this out. So I started watching it, and I loved it. Like, I was there a lot of times. I was there before it started, every single day, and then like right before it started, then it went live. Everyone like blew up in the chat, and I loved watching it, and then loving watching it turned into loving to play it, and then I basically like forced it upon Flare. Like, that's all I really talked about, and then he started to like it, and I was over his house one time, and I was like, hey, let's start a competitive team or something like that. Let's start a clan, something. So we decided to make the team Galaxy. And we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be big. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be like Optic or Envy or FaZe with like a sniping team and a competitive team. And it didn't really turn out that way. It turned out to only be the two of us, because we never really did anything with it. And basically all we did on Galaxy was play PGL doubles all the time. And then recently, like about a month ago, he got recruited to Team OV. And about a week after that, I got recruited to Overthrow Competitive as well. And it was only Fuse at the time. And Fuse has been around since like Call of Duty 4, I think. So he knows the game, he knows the competitive scene. And he's really helping us along the way. Like, obviously, since we haven't been around for that long, we're not very smart when it comes to in-game situational like things and like spawns. We're starting to learn. We're starting to learn what people do in certain situations. So like that's really helping us. And Fuse is a really strong search player. We've always thought of ourselves as really strong search players, but it didn't turn out that way. Like, we always were good when it came to PGL, and then all of a sudden, getting on game battles 3v3 with Fuse, we find that he carries us a lot, and that's not a good thing, because he's a really strong S&D player, and we always end up leaving him in like clutch situations, which is not the best thing that needs to happen in a 3v3. So that really needs to change. We need to work on our search game a lot, and that's really what we've been doing. We've been playing a lot of search in respawn game modes, and really in search too. Me and Flare are very versatile with each other. We're able to switch up roles with each other when needed. If we find that one another aren't playing as well as they know they could on a map, we can flip it. So like, if I'm playing Slayer and he's OBJ, we can switch, and he could be Slayer, and I could be OBJ, and it'll turn out better for the map. But we're still like working at getting better, and we've actually, me and Flair went to UMG Philly like January 3rd, and it was an amazing experience. If any of you watching are into competitive and you are like, if you ever get a chance to go to like a major tournament or something like that, you should definitely go. It's really a fun experience. Having like just being in like it was in a hotel, and like we just walking by pros and just like things like that is like it's like really fun. And like I said, if any of you have a chance to go, you should definitely do it. So yeah, we're working to try to get better, and we're just gonna try to keep grinding and keep playing until we get to that point that we really want to hit, which is obviously pro level. That's what any competitive player wants to be. They all want to do. So this gameplay is coming to an end here. I actually came back towards the end, and this is going to be the final kill right here. So that was the gameplay commentary, guys. Like, favorite, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. It'll be in the description below. Tell your friends about this channel if they're into competitive as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Eclipse. Bye.